we're not going to send you off to any random place like a pack of wolves to a sheep farm. We play by the rules, you know? We picked out the best states to relocate depending on their cost of living and other amenities, so hurry up, pack your bags, and book a one-way ticket to your new favorite home. Number 10. Florida. This is the only land where you can see theme parks, retirees, and alligators all at the same time. And maybe that's why this unique attribute of Florida is lately attracting more and more immigrants. According to the 2022 U.S. News & World Reports, Florida is the 10th best state to move to and start living in, as the country provides a high-quality lifestyle under an affordable budget. However, the most important thing about Florida that ranked the country 10th in the best state to settle in is its no-state income tax policy. Yes, to all of the penny pinchers, it's time for celebration, as paying state income taxes is not required in Florida. The state does need its residents to pay sales and property tax, otherwise, it's time to click some mugshots. Additionally, Florida is an ideal state for all those job seekers who are walking in circles with their resumes in hand. Since 2021, this state has added over 500,000 jobs, and industries like construction, tourism, and healthcare are leading Florida's economy, making it one of the states with a low unemployment rate. Moreover, if you have finalized this state as your new home and don't even want to take a look at the others on our list, check this out. Average housing costs in Florida range from $1,000 to $2,000 per month, and the price varies from one city to another. Florida has ranked 32nd among the lowest cost of living states, and while this may feel like nothing special, the state will make your bank balance look like a mobile number compared to California and New York. At number 9, we have Tennessee. You may like to sip on that Mountain Dew and jam out to some good old country music, but if you're not doing it in Tennessee, you, my friend, are an offender. This state is the home to famous country music artists such as Elvis Presley and Dolly Parton, and could also be your new home if you are a fan of mild climates, low property taxes, and scenic lake views. And similarly to Florida, Tennessee has no state income tax, so you can keep most of your earnings where it belongs.
Your wallet.
Although the state has some big and costly cities like Nashville, you can avoid breaking the bank by shifting to some affordable spots, which are easy to find as the state also has some of the lowest property taxes in the US. And low taxes mean the cost of living is lower, which is why Tennessee ranks as the 10th most affordable state in 2022, where an individual spends about $3,500 to $4,000 per month. Number 8. North Carolina. This friendly state won't make you feel lonely even for a second, and before you know it, no one's a stranger anymore. To all those introverts out there, be on guard. That's how dangerously welcoming North Carolinians are. And if North Carolina's warm and friendly nature isn't enough to convince you to relocate, then the state's profitable job opportunities, exceptional education system, and mild climate will make you reconsider your decision. According to the American Community Survey, nearly 366,000 people have chosen North Carolina as their new home state since 2021, as it provides all sorts of lifestyle qualities based on an individual's budget. In comparison to any U.S. city, North Carolina's cost of living is almost 4% cheaper, and the median home and monthly rent price in this state is lower than the national median price. However, we recommend buying a house or renting an apartment in one of the smaller cities like Greenville, where you can enjoy affordable housing, and that too while living in one of the best neighborhoods. The 7th best state to live is Utah. If you think nothing is higher than your stress level, you have yet to witness Utah's mountains. Utah is one of the top states to live in, and usually people who visit the state for the natural beauty stay back for its booming economy and welcoming communities. Utah is also the 4th happiest state in the US. So if you see someone smiling at you, don't take a U-turn. They might be generally interested in making small talk with you. And once you start a conversation, you may even learn that there's a job opening at every store around the corner, as the state is ranked as the 2nd best among 10 states with the best job opportunities. And the growing job market makes Utah's economy rank the highest in the US. Even COVID had minimal impact on the state's thriving economy compared to others such as Hawaii. However, you may come across Utah seagulls looking as confused as you are, but relax other than your snacks. Nothing will be at risk. Number 6. Arizona. Welcome to the state where the temperature is high and the cost of living is low. Arizona saw a surge in population by 1.3% in 2022, and the majority represents in-migration. And if you are considering moving to this state, hear this. Arizona is one of the best places to live relatively due to its affordable cost of living. The state is cheaper than San Francisco, New York, and Miami, as the average cost of living in Arizona is around $3,800 per month. Additionally, if you are looking for a career shift, Arizona is your state. It has recently gained the title Silicon Desert for introducing major high-tech companies such as Apple and Uber to the region. And with many pros comes a few disadvantages, as the state's warm climate will make you sweat even when sitting idly. Also, owning a car isn't a luxury, but a necessity in Arizona to improve transport efficiency. But what's a state with a problem, right? At least in Arizona, you will bond over your shared love of air coolers. Number 5. Idaho. If you love extreme outdoor activities, then what are you doing in the wrong state? Pack your bags and move to Idaho because the state offers some fun and exciting outdoor recreation like no other. From fishing to skiing, boating to rock climbing, Idaho has activities suitable for every weather and age group. And if you always like to play it safe, then Idaho will be ideal for you, as the state is one of the safest states in the West and was ranked as one of the top 3 states in the US in 2021 with lower crime and property rates. It is also easier to enjoy a high-quality lifestyle in Idaho, as the state has a lower cost of living where facilities like healthcare, food, education, and transportation are cheaper than the national average. You can expect to spend around $3,400 monthly on personal consumption, but that also varies depending on the neighborhood you are living in. Number 4. Texas. It's time to invest in cowboy boots to match Texas's unique style. The state has a superabundance of everything from land area to personalities. You will find each thing bigger, and what's Texas without hats and yee-haws, right? So get ready to shift to this Lone Star state, as Texas provides some incredible amenities for individuals looking to relocate. The state is the one and only in the US with no state income tax, so you can keep that extra penny in your pocket and maybe invest in the real estate market where home prices are affordable compared to other areas. In Texas, the average cost of living is $3,800 per month, and as the job market is booming, living a high-quality lifestyle is standard. In fact, according to Forbes, most Texas cities were ranked in the list of best cities for jobs and being the home of 50 different Fortune 500 companies. No wonder Texas's economy is strong and diverse. At number 3, we have Virginia. Virginia is one of the best states to move to, mainly for its low crime and property rate. This state is America's 10th best safest state and an excellent place to raise a family. The mother of states also offers a stable and relaxed lifestyle thanks to its low unemployment rate. There are plenty of job opportunities available for you to apply in, especially in the agriculture, technology, and real estate sectors. Number 2. Nebraska. The state's affordable lifestyle, friendly people, and beautiful landscapes will make you wonder why you didn't think of shifting here sooner. Nebraska's no local income taxes, low unemployment rate, and delicious local cuisines are some of the best factors that make it a great state to turn into your new home. It is the second most affordable state in the US, where the cost of living is 8% lower than the national average. The state may not be the first to come to mind when considering relocating. Still, Nebraska's strong economy is the key factor behind the state's population growth of 7.4%, where 5 Fortune 500 companies have made Nebraska their home base. And if you are tired of the fast-paced city life, this state is calling out for you to come and enjoy its laid-back lifestyle.
Oh, I love this city.
And our number 1 pick for the best state to live in is Minnesota. This land of 10,000 lakes and long winter will make you stay for its friendly communities, hot dish, and affordable cost of living, cause after all, everything here is Minnesota nice. Even the US News has ranked this state as the second best state to live in based on different categories where the state's overall amenities outshined some major countries. Minnesota's cost of living is 2% lower than the national average, and one of the biggest perks of moving to this state is the cheaper housing cost, which is 13% lower than in other states. And just like the 9 other states on our list, Minnesota has a strong economy where the employment rates are rising, and the unemployment value is drastically dropping. Overall, famous for its Minnesota nice attitude, the state is one of the best places to live and grow a family where people are kind, generous, and friendly to individuals who have just shifted to their new home. Although the weather can be unpredictable here, the residents will be predictably nice. It's important to remember that all these states have their fair share of quirkiness, so take your time and choose wisely. And that's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Comment below which state you think is perfect for you to relocate to, and we will be back with new travel-related news.